Okay, here I am again, and this is now done up to 2000 grit. Feels nice and smooth, except for this spunky bit part. But as said before, normally I wouldn't do this on a piece that is going out there, but this is just a demonstration, so just a test. In the meantime, I also put some old cloth on my lathe on the head, really, because I'm going to use clear coat on it, and this is acrylic based clear varnish. I don't know if you can read that one. I really need to do something about this mirror image setting that I have in my camera, but I really now it's not the moment anyway to go tinkering with that one. So the only thing I'm going to do is dropping some stuff, of course, and the only thing I'm going to do is apply some clear coat. The only thing I need to do is keep my head rotating, so this one has to be freed, and my hand will be covered in clear coat anyway, I guess. Maybe I can do some other thing. Yeah, somewhere deep buried in one of my drawers I have also these. So most of the time I'm just too lazy to put them on. So, but this is in front of a camera, so. Now the front. Whenever you are going to spray like this, don't forget that you need to see where your 90 degrees are. So turn it 90 degrees and then do it again, because whatever you are going to spray lacquer, you want it to be cross line drawing on whatever you are doing. And it's better to just do one layer too much instead of one too many. So otherwise you get some runners and stuff. So now in this case, this is just layer number 1. Is it enough? No, far from it. So I guess I will need some other layers. But you can also, the camera is catching it. You see over here, you can see it already building up also on top of there. Yeah, this is also a reflection point. I don't know if camera needs to adapt to the new light. Normally I am only working on a very bright polar white light, but sometimes when you want to see it how it will look in real life, you need some yellow light. So this is what I use as a yellow light, just an LED. Normally I use it only for making it more clear when I'm doing a hollow form inside, otherwise you are just working in the dark. And you want to look inside of a hollow form now and then. So now to help this all again, I'm going to put my high-tech warming system again here. So Um, I need something to support this one because it's a little bit too low. Some blocks that I do have on the drill press that keeps me comfortable there will just do to raise it. Yeah, it is. And normally this clear coat, whenever you are going above, let's say 15 to 17 degrees, will dry out very fast or harden out. That is why I really like the acrylic varnish or clear coat. This really hardens up quite fast. As you can see, or as you could see, the clear coat, whatever they are trying to tell you, as in buy this or buy that or whatever in the woodworking area, yeah, maybe they have some nice products, but they don't have anything around instead of clear coat that is doing the trick of keeping the shiny bit on a piece. So also there is another thing that you need to remind yourself on whenever you are going to export one of your products to another continent, and most of all this will happen if you are going to export your product to one of the Commonwealth countries, so the English speaking countries. They have a very big restriction on what you can import as wood or natural elements into their countries. So they are right, of course. So the only thing that they are letting in is perfectly sealed workpieces. So it has to have some form of a clear coat on. So you can go all shiny or you can go matte or whatever. But let's say I do like the shiny bit. Whatever, people have to have a taste. So, and I don't know, this is why there is a reason why I keep it rotating. First of all, if there is a buildup of clear coat somewhere, it will level out this way and it will not drip to one direction. So in this case, I did mention the fact that you need to turn it 90 degrees for your spray acrylic that you are applying to it. But when you're done, the 90 degree stuff doesn't need any marking. So because the next part, the next layer that you will put on it is just exactly the same. So you only have to turn it 90 degrees between steps. Going to take a little risk, and oh yeah, this is already really drying out fine, so I can already touch it. So this is what my little heating system does. It really clears it. Okay, this was a little bit wet still. What does it do on the inside? Okay, I need to leave it for another 5 minutes, I guess, before I can put another layer on it. I could perfectly put another layer on it now because it's really hardening up, but the thing is, when you're going to put the next layer on and it's not really dried out, the only thing that you will do is soften up the first layer again, because you have the thinners in there that it's keeping it fluid in the can or in the aerosol. So you better wait another 5 minutes before you are applying another layer on it. So, but this is already going in the right direction. So even with what I'm doing now, keeping it rotating is just for the heat bit to apply better, because I won't have any runners in my clear coat anyway by now, because it's already stiffened up and I was really quite careful in what I did. Now the next layers will be different, because you know I did point out this punky bit, and this will need more of a build-up than, for example, this part where it is really smooth like this. So also the side of the wood which is of course the end grain on some parts, will need more of a layer build-up than, for example, the side grain. Okay, so going to shut down the camera again and just wait for it to dry.